Hold on. Let's see. Checking. And we are live on YouTube. Nice. Yes. One day that's not going to work properly. Okay. Here's the game plan. I want to figure out what this means and what this entails. UI when unlocking things. Last time I checked, that was called work-life balance. Ever heard of it? Oh, I heard of it. I'm not that balanced with it though. I do a little bit of something called work, life, and getting nothing done at all balance. I do a lot of the third one. Just sitting here, doing nothing. Watching streams and shit. I just work, life, and basically nothing. Just idle. Work, life, idle, balance. Yeah. I need to do a little bit more of the work and the life. Yeah. So UI when unlocking things. So my concern is I don't know how to do the new tag. I don't know how to do the new tag. I need more idle time, TBH. You know, a little bit of idle time here and there is good, but too much is too much. You know what I mean? And I feel like I do have too much idle time. I need to get more work done. I feel like I have not done enough. Like, look at this list. Classic new tag with a green banner. I'm just wondering how I should do it. Like, should I do like a pop-up when you unlock something? I guess like one thing we should do is whenever you unlock a new cosmetic, we write new above the customize suit button. A small orange orb. Minimal Me would do that, but I'm certain a ton of people would. Like, if we make that the design language that means, hey, that's a new thing there, I think people might get it. But if I just write new, I feel like that would work just as well. It just won't look as minimal. But then the question is, how do you determine when the player has clicked on the new tag and now they know that it's there? And how do I make this code reusable throughout multiple uses, not just customization, and then I have to write new code for the levels, and then I have to write new code. You know what I mean? That sounds painful. Sounds awful. So, I think we need two things. We need a pop-up on the screen when you unlock something, like immediately when you unlock it, which will only happen once when you unlock it. And then we need to keep an array. Would it be an array? Do you guys think it would be an array of strings that we keep track of things that the player viewed, and then once we view it, then we just don't show new text on it anymore? Orange for a new cosmetic unlock, then it goes away when the player hovers over the cosmetic stuff, selects it. Yeah, I'm thinking when they hover over it, I would probably just hide it from there. Okay, so new cosmetics, new text on customize suit. button whenever any new cosmetic is available. New text on specific customization button disappear when hovered over. We're gonna need a cache or a viewed array in persistent save file. I'm thinking this is what we'll do. We'll do a viewed array. Now, the thing is, if I remember correctly, our unlock system that we are working towards uses gameplay tags. Right? This is how we keep track of all of our unlocks. So it has something that requires a level or a Steam achievement to be completed, or a gameplay tag, which I actually don't really know how that works. These are for challenges. I actually don't even know if I have that set up. And then it unlocks a gameplay tag. So I think this viewed array type will be a gameplay. This will actually be a it'll be a gameplay tag container. Huh? Right. Okay. So with this system, when a player that has completed some of the levels already gets into the game, they're going to see new text everywhere. And maybe that's intended. I guess that would be intended, technically. If they've already completed a bunch of shit, they'll just see new plastered all over the place. I feel like that's inevitable. Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll use this. I'm really curious about the gameplay tags requirement. I don't know what the fuck that is. We do that on the, I believe, on the game instance. We check for unlocks somewhere. Sweep for unlocks. We'd also probably want this on a new weapon. Oh, great. So we have to do basically everything in here, but for the weapons and then the levels. All right, here we go. New text on... We probably want new text on the play button. Whenever any new level is available, new text on specific series button. Whenever a level is available. Because that would, yeah. And then new text on the specific level button. And then we make it disappear when, I guess, clicked on. How are you doing, Maltello? That was my favorite economy streamer doing. Yes. Economy, doing bad. Me, doing great. Not because of economy doing bad. In fact, that would make me do bad. But I'm do good. Yes. Okay. And then the new weapons. New text on weapon. When available. New text on weapon available. New text. And then disappear when clicked on. Or disappear when hovered. So you can see the amount of repeat text or repeat code we're going to have to make here. I'm thinking It might be nice to make some functions for this. Yeah. Yeah. Could be nice to make some functions for this. My list! It got larger! That's fine. It's okay. It's all towards the big picture. Now, here's why I put this on my to-do list. If you're curious why I'm even doing this at all, I genuinely think there are some people that finished the Toronto series, saw the credits, and then didn't hit the play button again, knowing that they've unlocked a whole new series of levels. And then they just quit the game instead. So I want to make it completely obvious that they've unlocked more content, because I think there are some people that have written a review that don't know that there's more to the game. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that is actually what's happening. Yeah. So that's why I'm doing all this work to like tell the player, hey, they have new stuff. Okay. So it's, yeah, pretty important for me to do that. Yeah. Pretty important. So we'll have like a new text here. I don't know. We could do like new, maybe slightly slanted. You know what we should do? We should do a text with a material effect and make it kind of like hopping out and shit. You know what I mean? Make it move around. Kind of similar to what we did for the other things. The end screen button. The end screen. These things. This would be great. We should reuse this effect. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Hello. Yeah, so I'm thinking this could be sick. We take this material and reuse it. Maybe we... Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? I'm trying to think of how I would do this. I was thinking maybe we should make a widget blueprint that we can spawn dynamically and also statically. And we can make it have all of the systems within that one widget blueprint. That might be a good idea. Yeah, we feed it a gameplay tag, and we check if the player has it or not. If they don't have that gameplay tag in their viewed variable here, then we show it to them. Yes. 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 It's really funny. We're basically... I don't know if this is the right way to do this. We're basically creating a unlocks container, which I believe is in our persistent save file as well. So if we look here, we have unlocked tags, but on top of that, we're also making another container for the unlocked tags that we've already viewed. It doesn't really, I don't know. I don't know if that's expensive. We're basically doubling up the information in our save file, but I imagine that's not that expensive, right? Like, how much do we really have in the game that you unlock? Maybe like 100 things. Like 100 things. Yeah, something like 100 things. You know what I mean? We have like 100 things. That's not that much, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Nobody's computer is gonna blow up, right? Okay, what's a good word for this? Viewed unlocked tags, viewed new tags. I feel like there has to be a word that like web dev uses when someone views something that's new and like now it's, I guess, cached unlock tags. I don't know. Here, let's just duplicate this. We'll call this viewed new unlocks. Seen new unlocks? New unlock seen? Witnessed? Witnessed new unlocks? Hold on, let me see here. Viewed thesaurus. Yes, viewed thesaurus. Observe, contemplate, perceive. How about seen? Seen thesaurus. Glimpse. Identify. Detect. Work out. Okay, never mind. Whatever. We'll just viewed unlock tags. Viewed new unlocks. Let's do viewed new unlock tags. There we go. Yeah, sure. There we go. Longest variable name in existence. Okay, compile, save, check out. Nice. Now the next step is so we are going to need a UI when things get unlocked. That's not done just yet. This is quite literally just new text. It just says new. That's it. It just says new. Nothing else. Yeah. So in theory, once I put the system in, I should see everything saying new on it, if it's an unlockable. Now, what doesn't make any sense is if the default weapon has new text on it, because it's not an unlockable. So I'll have to figure out a system to not spawn at all if it's not needed, which should be pretty straightforward, all things considered. We just attach a gameplay tag to it or something. Okay, so which one do we start with? New levels, I guess, because that's the most important one. New level / series. New text on play button whenever any new level is available. Okay, my question is, how am I going to read that in the play section? Please tell me we've categorized the unlocks into separate sections. Please tell me we categorize them. If I go to player, or if I go to unlocks, yes, we did. Yeah! Okay, but then... Oh goodness, this is gonna suck. Do I want to use the gameplay tags for the level unlocks? Here's a problem. Here's a conundrum. The level system does not use gameplay tags for its unlocks. I would have to painstakingly write down every single one in here. I would have to, yeah. Okay, hear me out. Instead of new level, how about instead we do new series and just new series? No, okay, hold on. What's a way I could do this? Let me take a look. Let's see. Maybe I can maybe I can figure this out. So we do the unlock system from here. It does not use any gameplay tags, however. There's the one thing we could do is convert this system to use the gameplay tags, and then we write down all of the things we need inside of the unlocks table. That's psychopathic. Alternatively, I just recreate everything in here, but then this is still going to need the tag so that it knows which one to fill up. For some super clean, non-spaghetti code. Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. Oh, yeah, I'm totally not going to puke. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Yep. Everything will be fine. Let me take a piece of my bacon. I got some bacon. Hold on. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's almost like we're going to need two separate systems for this, which I'm not fond of, to be honest. The alternative is I redo this from the ground up and make it use the gameplay tags. But I would essentially have to create a new input for every single level, because every single level requires a level completion. And also, I think we'd need a tag for every one of these. Okay. Hear me out. Maybe instead of us showing when you have a new level unlocked, maybe we just show when you unlock a new series. Which in turn means you've unlocked a bunch of new levels. How does that sound? Does that sound better? It sounds better to me. Let me tell you. It sounds much better to me, actually. Hey. That sounds great to me, because that's a lot less work. New text on play button whenever any new series is available. New text on the specific series button. And then disappear when clicked on. Yeah, baby. Okay. That sounds good to me. Because this should at least show, hey, you have a bunch of new levels and whatever. My only concern is that we do have some unlocks in here that do appear way later on, I think. Actually, no, I think everything's in order. I think everything's in an orderly basis. Yes, I believe so. Okay. So let's just get started. We'll do first one, Miami series. The tag is going to be unlocks.series.miami. The level requirement, I believe, is campaign-7. This is going to get annoying. We have two things unlocking at the same time. And if I have a pop-up, I'm going to have to figure out how to layer the pop-ups. I'm not looking forward to that. But whatever. Next up on the chopping block, we got the Roma series. We're going to make another gameplay tag, series.roma, add new tag. And that unlocks when you finish Miami-5. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's not in order. I just realized. So once you finish Eviction, then you unlock Roma, which feels kind of weird. I might make it so you have to complete Miami-7 instead. But maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so Miami-5 unlocks the Roma series. Okay, next up we got the Sahara series. Oh, this is so weird. I might change that. So you unlock Market Ruins when you finish Miami-5. I'm going to change this to Roma-3, I think. I don't like that. Don't like that. So Roma-3 will unlock the Sahara series. Okay, let's do that next. Sahara series. Tag name series.sahara. And then you need Roma-3. Okay. This whole system should work. I think. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it should work just fine. Dude, this is a bunch of fucking spaghetti code. The Caribbean series, okay. Why do we have so many series? Why did we make so many levels? What was I thinking? What was I actually thinking? Just remove them all? We already made the levels. We already made them. Except for one. We literally just have one last level to do. Surely removing content won't make players upset. Sahara-4. I did remove a setting in the gameplay settings, but I don't think anybody used it, so I hope not. I hope no one used it. So the way this is designed is actually really stupid. There is a likelihood that the player actually does not play Oxtail. There's a chance that they don't play it. But maybe, you know what, it'll be like Christmas to them. They see a level that they didn't finish and they're like, yo, whoa, go. And then, like, also, what's really nice is we do have the numbered things on the side now. So you can see how many levels you completed or didn't complete. So you'll see like 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4 if you missed a level or something like that, which I think will be great. So if you end up somehow missing Oxtail, this will show 4 out of 5, which is perfection. See, this is showing 4 out of 5 because I didn't complete the high-rise arena level. Which, by the way, I need to fix that level. There's a lot of problems with that one. I kind of fucked that one up a lot. So, Sahara-4. And then for the Tokyo series, to unlock the Tokyo series, we need Sydney-5. I should go back and play it again. If you want to play the full version without any bugs or anything like that, I would say just wait until the full 1.0 release. But you can try out the beta branch. That has like all of the content and stuff. However, it will be buggy. There's going to be bugs. There are bugs. So, unless you want to test and help with submitting bugs and whatnot. Sorry. Completely up to you. Yeah. Last time, since you'll probably see or feel like it's a completely different game. Hopefully in a good way. Since early access, the game has changed quite a bit since then. It is pretty crazy, the amount of stuff we've done. Now, not that much when you really think about it. 4 years, you would expect probably like way more things to be done on the game, but you know, I'm new here. I'm a new guy in the game dev scene, I guess. Ain't no way I wrote all of this. Fucking Yapatron, bro. Look at this. Yap, 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 yap. Yep, 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 yep. Damn, he yapping. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. This is 2022. Bunch of weapons, devlog 2, enemy grappling, melee weapons, AI behavior, small bug fixes, level structure. Oh, did I do this whole main menu update? Oh yeah, I did. I did this whole main menu update. After. I think the weapon dropping was an update. Diving, weapon ultimates was an update. Bunch of new levels. We removed this thing, the checkpoint system. Actually, the old version of it. What the hell? Oh yeah, Reserve magazines was also an update. Yeah, like the backup magazine. This was our old level, dude. This was our old level select. the, this was the how the game used to look when it first released. Honestly, I should have just left it as is. I should have just dropped it at that point. Just said, "Hey, game's done." I overcomplicated everything. Look how much different this is versus like look at this. This is the level select screen now. This is what the level select screen used to look like. And now this is what it looks like. So back then, I think every level was its own level. Now everything is like in chapters. So the intro is these three levels combined together. Crazy. It's so funny. Looking back at all of this. Suit for Hire is now available. August 31st, 2021. Me back then, hey, we'll post a little roadmap. Things like a tutorial. And now look at us 4 years later. Weapon throwing, reloading, fucking different weapons that you could use, ultimates, customization system, modifiers, blah, blah, blah. I basically gave this game, like, fucking drugs or something. All right, so Sydney, I think that was the last one, right? Yes. So we have all the unlocks for the series. Now I just need to put the system in. Now I just need to put in the system. I think the problem is I'm not going to be able to test it. Actually, wait, no, I will. Yeah, I will be able to test it, actually. Because we have none of those viewed tags yet. Okay. The next question is, do these use the tags? Nope, they don't. They use a different thing. Well, doesn't that just suck some balls? Which is really funny because these, I believe, use the tag. Required tag. So I think what we should do is take this system and make it use the tag. And then it'll be fine. I think. Guys, yeah. Yeah. Right. What up, Hellcat? This is overwhelming. Who'd have thought that just putting new text whenever something is unlocked takes so much brain power? I'm gonna take a piece of bacon. I need this. Hold on. I think the update 1 to update 13, I think is a span of like a month. If I remember correctly, update 1 to 13 was quite literally just within a span of like a month, putting in all those new mechanics and stuff. If I remember correctly. Or maybe like a couple months. But I remember I was doing a lot of frequent updates. So August 31st, day 1 update, September 1st. September 1st, then we have another update on September 3rd, then we had another update on September 6th, then we had another update on September 9th, and then we had throwing weapons on September 17th, and then we had another update on September 24th, and then we had another update on September 29th. Or no, this was a status update. But we had another update on October 1st. What the hell? That guy past me used to work a lot. Damn. Damn, he gets work done. Okay. Required level. I want to turn this into the gameplay tag. The only problem is I just don't want it to break anything. Because it's working. The system works. Just don't want to break it. You know what I mean? Here we're doing this whole loop shit, which we don't need to do if we have this unlock thing. We don't need to do it. We just need to check if it has the gameplay tag associated with it. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just say fuck it, and I guess we'll just change it. Oh, just change it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a singular gameplay tag. Required unlock tag. Okay. And then what we need to do is we need to get in our persistence save. We need to get our unlocked tags. And then we need to check if it contains if it has tag. Make it till you break it. Well, I'm breaking it, so here we go. There, we simplified that. We don't have to go through a loop of all of our levels anymore. We're just checking if we have a tag. So we check if we have a tag. Then in here we just need to check if this is how do you check if something is empty? Do not, I guess. Not unlocked. Has tag unlocked. Okay. The property associated with the required tag could not be found. It didn't rename it. Hey, welcome to Unreal Engine. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't associate any of them. That would Makes sense. So the Miami series, which is good. That means this works. Miami. Caribbean series. This is Roma. This is Sahara. This is Sydney. And this is Tokyo. And they're all unlocked, which means it gave us the tag. Yeah. You can split the gameplay tag container into a standard struct and check that way. That is another way to do that, yeah. I feel like there should be a way to check if a tag is empty, though. Like, I feel like... Yeah. What is this? Compare tag container to other tags. The hell does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Is this like multiple tags? Right. And then you can have multiple true or falses. Okay, kind of cool, I guess. Kind of cool. Rather than having to do multiple as tags or whatever. That's cool. But it works. Yeah. Now, the next step, we have to do the new text. When there's something new. New, hey, new level. I think what we want for the new button is a container. So then that way it can contain multiple tags. Because what I'm thinking, I'm planning ahead, because the main menu is going to have... Whenever you have any new series, we want the new text to pop up here. So I think for that, we'd probably want... a system for that. Here's another concern I have, because I've seen some players have bugs with this. So I might want to do this multiple times. For one, the sweep for unlocks, I believe, only happens once, which is, well, problematic. Yep, it only happens once, which is on initialize. Which is not good. Not good at all. So ideally, I think what would make sense is to actually sweep for unlocks every time the player completes a level. So then that way, if they get back to the main menu, they don't see things that are locked, even though they should be unlocked. And that was a bug that I did notice some people having. So that'll fix that bug. So when we, I guess when we save run to slot, no. Do I have a thing in here that shows when a chapter is completed? Hey, do I have anything? I got a save chapter session. That's not what I want. Session end chapter. Yes. Yes. Let's sweep for unlocks right here. I'm sure this is not a heavy process, right, guys? We're just going through every single unlock in the table and then, and then saving it. You know, I'm sure that's fine, right? I'm sure that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so that fixes that issue that we had. Now, the next thing. We need the new text, which is going to be a widget blueprint. Where's our unlocks? It's in the achievements. Why did I put it in the achievements folder, man? Okay, fine. Let's make a widget blueprint here. Widget blueprint underscore unlock new text. This won't let me save. Just save that. Source control in Unreal is kind of fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I actually can't even save my level right now because there's some assets checked out, and I can't I can't overlook them. Like it's forcing me to check out, and I can't just save whatever I have. I think in UE5 they added a button to change that. Oh my god, fuck off. Why do I have to check out the build data? I didn't even do anything. Unreal's gonna make me fucking crack. I'm gonna go fucking crazy. All right, so instead of a canvas panel, we're gonna delete that. We're gonna add some new text. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. End chapter. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy paste the text that we have in there. New record. You guys think this is good? New exclamation mark. I don't know. That doesn't look really good. I feel like we should maybe make this. Nah, just say new. Fuck it. I was gonna say like maybe it's like new series, new weapon. I think we're just gonna put new. Almost like a car salesman ad. Yeah. Collapsed, visible. Wait, not hit testable. There we go. All right. Very cool. Unlocked. I don't want to do unlocked because you can imagine if we do the text new, like I guess we can make this on a per instance basis. We could change the text on it. I just want to make it generic enough so that it works for all use cases. So like putting it on the main menu, because I don't want to put unlocked where the play button is on the main menu. I feel like that might look weird. I instead want to just have I think just new on it. So tag unlock tag container. I feel like I'm misusing gameplay tags, but yeah, whatever, fuck it. I feel like I'm misusing it. This is all part of the job, right? Now, I think the game instance keeps track of the persistence save slot, which we only create one of, so I can just read from... Yeah. Impossible, use gameplay tags for everything. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Okay, so new unlock tag container. If anything's within the tag container that is not viewed, then we show the tag. Otherwise, we don't show the tag. Is this the right way to do things? I don't know. Is this the way I'm going to do it right now? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we want to first cast to our main game instance. And then we want to read from persistent save slot. And we want to get unlocked tags. If any of the unlocked tags Uh, has any tags? Does it matter the order? I think it does, I don't think it matters the order in this case here. I think this is fine. This is just checking if any of the tags are valid. Then from here, we need to check, okay, from this, the viewed unlock tags. Okay. Then we need to see if you viewed them. And then in this case, we want has all tags. Continue to check if it matches all of the tags in the other container. I don't. This one might matter the order actually. Check if the specified tag container has all of the tags in the other container. So I actually think this would be the order. Here we're going to set visibility of ourselves to collapsed. If it has all the tags, also collapsed. Otherwise, if false, set it to visible. Trying to think in my brain here. Is this correct? God, this order is fucking confusing. Check if the specified tag container has any of the tags in the other container. Check if the specified tag container has any of the tags in the other container. Okay. Check if the specified tag container has all of the tags in the other container. I think this is right. I feel like it is. Now, I guess let's just slap it in. Just slap it in. Select series pin. So this is going to have the new text. And I guess lucky me, I put this on a canvas panel. I'm silly. I guess that worked out in the end for me. And we'll put this, I don't know, in the corner. Like in the top right corner, feels pretty good. Okay. Unlock tag container. So we need to modify this value now. But we need to do that in runtime. So I think what we need to do is create a custom event in here called, or actually maybe we, I think by default we want this to be hidden. And then in the event construct, we probably want a slight delay on this. I know this is really bad code. We're going to put a slight delay on it just in case. I should do this event based. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. Screw it. Whatever. It's fine. Oh well. Unless I can, you know, maybe there's a message if this gets changed. No? Okay, that's fine. You know, I actually, hold on. I got a better way of doing this. Because either way, I have to do this anyways. So function set unlock tag container. Tag container. So in here, we're going to set the tag container to this. And then we're going to tag container changed. This is the right way to do it. This is the right way to do it. Look, dude, I'm trying to save things and I can't save it. Should I just make these writable for now? Just say fuck it? Yeah, just fuck it. Whatever. There. That way I can start saving properly because I spam Control S. So our widget blueprint, unlock new text. Very cool. I think in the 3D series pin, we'll do it from here. What did we call it? Set unlock tag container. This is just a singular gameplay tag. Can I create container from this tag? Very cool, dude. Thank you, Epic Games dev, that added that one singular thing in. Thank you. You did great. I hope you didn't get fired. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so now, in theory, everything should appear with new text on it because I haven't created a system for it yet. Okay, bad news. It looks great. Okay, good news. It looks great. Bad news. It doesn't move with the animation, which looks like ass. Additionally, oh, it's trying to read something that doesn't exist yet, which is the persistent save slot. So I might actually remove this from the construct. Because this loads before... Does the level load before the game instance? Okay, it's still giving us the error. Shit. Because does world spawn before the game instance? No, I thought world spawned after the game instance. I'm having a rough day. I think we're gonna have to put a delay on this fucking thing anyways. Dude. Shit. Alright, just put a fucking delay on it, whatever. Just put a delay on it. Just put a delay on it. I'm sure that's not gonna cause any problems, right? Hey, no problems. Great. Now the problem is, put this here. Engine launch, game instance, load level, game mode. So then why is it that we're getting a null reference? Okay, cool. Our text is showing up. However, it is stretching slightly, but that's not a huge concern. I think we can get past that. Mm-hmm. It looks good. Now we just have to, when we click on it, we want it to disappear. New text on specific series button, disappear when clicked on. That's the next step. And then we have to do the final step, which is making it, putting it on the play button. Okay. Do we set the tag associated with the container? Do we have an event in here that gets called when we click on the button? Can you filter through a container? So here we check if it has all the tags. Can we filter through a container with whichever ones are there? Filter. Hmm. I want to see if there's a filter. If not, then we might have to do that ourselves. Because I was thinking when we click on something, we could add all of the things within the unlock tag container. However, we don't want to do that because then we might accidentally fill it up with tags that we don't want that aren't unlocked yet. So that's why I'm thinking it would be nice to filter the unlocked tags. Unlocked tags? Yeah, unlocked tags with the unlocked tag container. How do you filter? Can you filter? Filter. No. Fuck. Shit. I guess you could turn it into an array. We could turn it into an array. And then here I think we can filter out, right? Can we filter this? I think you can with an array, right? Am I going to have to filter this myself? No. I guess we just add each tag manually. We add each tag manually. To the viewed new unlock tags. Bit of a stupid way of doing it, but hey, whatever, fuck it. Screw it, I suppose. Screw it. So here's the game plan. We'll create a custom event called add unlock tags to viewed list. Yeah. Yeah. Now, in theory, I should do this from somewhere else, but I'll just call it on the button, and then I'll call it to this that already has the container. Which, yeah, yes, of course. So we want to turn this into an array, the unlock tag container. If it contains an item, let's do, I'm trying to think here. Do I want to do a for loop through the container or a for loop through the unlocked tags? Shit. I'm overcomplicating this, I think. I think I am overcomplicating this. I just need to make sure that anything that's inside of here is contained in here, in the unlocked tags. Otherwise, I might accidentally add something that I don't want to add to this. So let's first do that. We'll start with this. We'll do an add gameplay tag. If you add a tag, it's just gonna, yeah, I think it'll just add it. It's not gonna add a duplicate of it. So we add gameplay tag. We can kind of plan ahead there. Cool. One of these is gonna have to be turned into an array though. I think actually both of them might be turned into an array. Yeah, Blues. Am I still working on the aim assist? No, I think we're pretty much done with the aim assist. I think we finished it yesterday. I think it's in a pretty good spot. I think one thing I might want to do on controller. I don't know how many games do this. Somebody requested this way back. They asked for making it so if you don't use your like look thumbstick anymore and you're like looking around for a period of time, or you're like moving around, the character should start looking in the direction that you're moving in. I feel like that might be a pretty good idea. And then we can kind of make it so once you do see an enemy, then you like kind of lock onto them, sort of. Similar to what we did yesterday with aim assist. I feel like that would be a pretty good, we could just make that a setting. What would that be called? What would that setting be called? Look in direction of movement, I guess. I don't know how else. Look in direction of movement. Look direction of, I don't know. It's not tank controls. It ain't no tank controls. So we want to do a for loop and then grab the unlock tags, turn this into an array. Let's do a for each loop. We're going through every single tag. Does the unlocked tag contain this item? Am I doing this correctly? Unlock tag container. We look through every single one and we check if it's valid. Because I think that's what we're essentially doing here. Right. Then we check if we have the tag. April 6th, part 2. It is April 6th, part 2, man. Hold on, it's Bacon part 3 right now. Don't you worry. This week is progress week. We already added in a bunch of hairstyles for suit customization. Look at my list. I may have added more shit to my list, subtasks, to make it easier for me to understand what's going on, but we're getting there. One of the things that would have completely slowed down any of our past updates was levels. Now we're done all the levels. Now the next content problem, the content blocker, is the character customization. The unlock tag container, we break it, and then it checks for everything in here. If it's contained inside of the unlock tags, then we go on ahead and add that tag to the viewed tags. This is fucking confusing. There's so many moving parts in this. Right. This looks about right to me, and it won't add a duplicate if it already exists, so it's not a problem. Then, we want to save slot. Save the persistent slot. I believe it's persistent save. Okay, just double checking. So on completed, we're saving this. Very good. Okay. This looks about right to me. If we save this, chances are when we're calling this, we're essentially calling, okay, hey, this new text we don't care about anymore. Let's go on ahead and set it to collapsed. I believe that is correct. Heard this is a release party. Where can I hang my jacket? Brother, keep the jacket on. All right. There's still work to be done. Okay. Oh, didn't ping? Oh, shit. Oh. There's no way. I did ping. I didn't ping. April 6th, part 2. I like that. April 6th. April 6th, part 2. It's April 6th, part 2, baby. Okay. Async save to slot collapsed. So, if I did this correctly, the instant I click on one of the series, such as Miami, it should no longer show. Wait, hold on. I gotta actually hook it up. Hey, hold on. I actually have to hook it up. I forgot to hook that up. I'll invoice you for that Twitch ping text. Don't invoice me. I will not pay the invoice. The invoice will bounce. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Okay? Unlock new text. What do I call it? Add unlock tags to viewed list. Fuck yeah. Watch this. Hell yeah, watch this. Then I reopen the game. Whap! Whoop! Yep! Yep! Okay, next one on the list. We need to put it on the play button. Now, here's the weird one about the play button. The play button needs every... Oh, wait, I could just put that in manually. I could just put it in manually. Oh, man, that's great. That's great. I love that. I love that about my code. My code's so fucking... Dude, it's so good, dude. It's so good. Where's my main menu? Main menu. Main menu? Main menu. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, man. New text. Uh-oh. I don't have an overlay for this. Well, luckily, this is in a canvas panel. So I can do whatever the hell I want to do. We can put the new text, and then in the container, we put every single series in here. And that's it. That's all we got to do. So it should show the text now. It should show the text. The game should show the text. Here it is. There it is. New. Now, it'll hide that text when I've clicked on everything in here. Let's double check. Hold on. I actually don't think this will like manually, like automatically hide. I think it'll only hide once we do some stuff. Okay, that's hidden now, which means the tag is working. Let's go ahead and click everything in here. So this will still stay new. However, once we hit the replay, wow. One problem is if you get a new level, it's not going to show it there. But let's just, the player will probably see, hey, I have 4 out of 5. I'm missing one of the levels. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I think they can, you know what they say. The player is stupid, but they're not that stupid, okay? You know, I'll add to it. They're not that... I think they can put the pieces together, you know? Put the square block in the square hole, you know what I mean? Okay, that's done. Now, if I want to test that again, can I make a debug button to like delete that save? Or delete that container from the save? Let's make a button real quick. Or let me just do this. Actually, I don't know if I could do this. Yeah, sure, just put in level blueprint. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff happening in here. What the hell? Let's do a really long delay of 2 seconds. We're going to cast to the game instance. Get the game instance. And then from here, I'm going to get the persistent save. I'm going to get the unlock, viewed unlock tags. Actually, yeah, I could just set it to nothing. And then we're going to save the slot. That way I can just test this out. So, what that should do is after 2 seconds, it should clear. I would assume that was long enough. Now I can delete that, and now it should show the new text again. Yes! Yes! What would be kind of nice, I guess, is if you clicked on everything, this new text disappears. I don't know how we could do that. I guess we can just call tag container changed again. And then that could check it every time this opens up. I guess that's one way of doing it. Let's see here. Where's the system that settings menu, locker, yeah, main camera. Main camera. Which one is that? Main settings, select series, select chapter, loadout locker. Okay. Wow. I hate this. Past me is a masochist for this code, man. What the hell is this shit? Jeez. Alright, so test numero dos. This is kind of a detail thing. It's really not that necessary. So the idea is when I click on all of these, Okay, new, and then I hit back. This should, oh, it disappeared. Well, hey, it's gone. It just had a little slight delay, but that's okay. Honestly, in the whole grand scheme of things, that's not that big of a deal. I thought yesterday was the last day. Now there's another week. I've been bamboozled. Listen, that's just how this stream goes. It's yeah. It's April 6th, part 2. Yep. Yeah, baby. You thought part 1 was cool. Wait until you see the sequel. All right. Hey, hell yeah. Get obsessed. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so Nier series done. Now new weapons. Next up, new weapons. I hate this. Yep. I said it. I hate it. This is awful. That's done. Select series is done. Unlock new text. Keep that. 3D series pen done. Chapters table. Whatever. Where do I put the new text? I feel like it should be on the button. But ideally, it should be like over top the gun. That would also be kind of cool. All right, I got an idea. We'll put the damn thing in the thing. Put the new widget. Another widget. New pop-up. This will be new. Unlock text. It'll be in screen space. The draw size will be the desired size. Whatever that might be. I don't know. And then which way is this facing? X? Nope, it's facing Y. But why? But why? So then from here, so currently it has nothing associated with it. I want to test that. Technically it should work. Like it shouldn't show the new pop-up on the weapons. Okay, good. Damn, my character looks good. He looks good. Now he just needs a nice, good new getup, you know? New clothes. We need to get this guy some new clothes. So then we need to take the new pop-up on the event begin play. And we're checking if it's unlocked. Blah, 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 blah. We do load the persistent save from here, which I don't need actually. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, we check if it's not valid. Here we'll do this. User widget. Cast to unlock a new text. I wish you didn't have to do this. This is kind of like an annoying part of 3D widgets, or I guess widget components, is that you have to like cast to the component and then cast to the actual widget itself. Kind of annoying. Set unlock tag container. Unlock tag container is going to be the required tag. I'm going to turn this into container from the tag, and then all is good. So now we should start seeing the new text on everything but the default. Hell yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's great. Now, I guess the idea would be once you equip it, we add it to the thing. Just do another cast too. Just fuck it. On clicked box or gamepad, click weapon. Set player selected. Then from here, you're going to call add unlock tags. Tags to viewed list. Okay, all right. So now when we click a weapon and equip it, it'll hide it. Now if we replay, those two should now show as hidden. Yes. Dude, this is the nice thing of like having a system that can be reused. Because now all we have to do is just add the thing, just call the right events, and then we're all good. So new text, disappear when hovered over. Or I guess disappear when clicked. Now, cosmetics. I don't have any cosmetics that unlock. I'm pretty sure I don't have a single one that unlocks. Which is concerning because I do. And there's not a slot for it in the unlock table. Oh wait, no, it uses the deagle. I remember. It's in here, and in the upper body options, it uses deagle. Ah, yes. Yes, I remember now. I remember. Yes, I remember. Does that mean... No, it's fine. I was thinking of something for a second there. I just have to create a new unlock for this, so then I can test it. And then just associate it with the level that we've already finished. Okay, cool. So now the cosmetics. Well, this is done. New text on customize suit button whenever any new cosmetic is available. I think I'm also going to have to put it on the category that's associated. Oh no. Guys, do you think if you have a new cosmetic, you should we have the text on the specific category where the new thing is associated? I feel like we should, right? I feel like that would make sense. Yes. Great. So that means we need to have it needs to be unlocks dot cosmetic dot the category dot the thing. So it would be, for example, it'd be unlocks dot cosmetics dot torso dot the thing. Is there a limit on how long a gameplay tag can be, or is that okay? Is it okay for it to be like atrociously long? Let's find out. I guess so. Well, let's get started with this at least. So let's add a tag. Test upper. The tag name is going to be unlocks dot cosmetic dot upper dot tester. You know what? That's actually not that long. That's not that long. I was thinking of that. I was thinking that was going to be a lot longer. I probably shouldn't call it upper. I should probably call it torso, huh? Can I rename this? No? Well, that sucks. Well, well. Level requirement. Let's do campaign -7. I should also test the Steam achievements, but I don't know if I can actually grab my Steam achievements in engine, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Get up, Angel. Not sure if I can actually do that, which kind of is a fucking bummer, honestly. You can rename it. It requires an editor restart. I have to do in the project settings though, right? Yeah. We'll do it later. It's not a huge deal right now. It ain't a huge deal. So then in here, is this a tag container? It is a tag container. You can have multiple things. That's sick. Good job, past me. Thinking ahead. So now we put tester. Okay, cool. It's still unlocked, which means it is working. So then the next thing we need to do. Steam doesn't work in Pi, but it doesn't stand alone. You know, it's funny. I tested standalone and none of it worked for me. I think I spent like 2 hours trying to make sure my shit was set up properly, and it was set up properly since the very fucking beginning. It's just for some reason I have to package it to test it. I think it's a 4.26 bug. I think which is really funny. I'm sure UE5 isn't as buggy, right guys? UE5 is going to be great. I'm sure it's going to go so well. It's going to go great. Yeah. What are some huge production issues that I should potentially worry about when I go into UE5? Any packaging errors? Any big things that I should potentially look out for? Besides the fact that it's fucking laggy and sludgy, kind of slow sometimes. I'm gonna miss UE4's ability to just do things quickly. I click on a button and it doesn't. I click on a button and then another button really quickly and it doesn't crash most of the time. UE5, on the other hand, I click on a button, I click another button, it freezes. Oh, great. Well, I guess I'll just wait here. You know, I'm actually of the opinion, and I think someone posted this either on Twitter or Blue Sky, I don't remember, that because of everything going on in the US and GPU prices skyrocketing, I think now is the best time, more than ever, to just focus on DX11 games. And honestly, I kind of agree. Like, how many people realistically are going to gain access to 5K GPUs, 5000 series GPUs? Like, let's be real. How many people are actually going to gain access to 5000 series GPUs? How many people have access to 4000 series GPUs? What are the Steam analytics right now for hardware? Because I'm pretty sure 4000 series is like on the lower end percentage of population having 4000 series. You know, Golden. You know, I feel like now more than ever, I feel like DX11 is the way to go. Like one day, Nanite and Lumen's tech will be standard and runnable on low spec machines. Yeah, low spec in 20 years. Particular moment in history to put a huge stall on that reality. I think a huge stall on everything. I looked at the Steam hardware stats, and it was nearly 30% of surveyed GPUs that would run below consumer expectations on UE5. And then I wonder, within that 30% stat, so that means... I looked at the Steam hardware stats, and it was nearly 30% of surveyed GPUs that would run below consumer expectations on UE5. You're saying 70% would run on expectations of UE5. I've had issues running Control on DX12 in the past. DX12 just does not look... It just... Every time I hear about DX12, it just does not seem like it's solving any fucking solution. Because it's... Every time I hear about it, people are like, hey, how do I go back to DX11? It's like, what's the fucking point? That said, I still have Lumen running on DX11 so I can have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, but Lumen is so fucking noisy. I was watching some people play Inzoi, and they go inside of their house, and I just see so much noise, and it makes me fucking cringe. I was watching, who was it? I think I was watching Robaz. And he was playing Inzoi, and dude, like some shots looked good, and then look at this. Look at the wall, dude. Look at the noise and everything changing. I gotta say, the metallic or reflections looks like ass as well. Like, look at the reflections on the stove. Now, maybe that's just the asset, but like anything with metallic, it looks really ugly, to be honest. Like here it looks okay. Oh, I don't know, man. Oh, here. Oh, dude, look at this. Ah! Look at this edge, man. This is what made me fucking puke when I saw it. Look at that. Look, what happened? It's like the bed is like occluding what would be... It's the under bed lighting. Ah, of course. Of course. I feel like Lumen looks good in some scenarios, but like I feel like you can honestly probably make do with just creating a dynamic lighting setup. It's cool, but it's not there yet for me. Like even look at this, man. Look how noisy that is. Oh, it's just not free. Look how noisy that is. It looks like a, you know what it looks like? It looks like a really bad render, but like blurred. Like a blurred bad render. Looks like bad Lumen settings. It could also just be that too. It could just be like bad Lumen setup in the project, but that would be surprising, especially considering this is a humongous like AAA project. But like, look at this though. Look at the chairs. Everything has an aura around it. It's emitting an aura. I don't know, dude. I just don't want to deal with that, to be honest. I love the idea of Lumen. I love it. I want to use it. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like most people, dude, I played Marvel Rivals. It has Lumen. I turned it off instantly because it was like not performing well, and plus it's a fucking competitive game, I guess. Why would I want Lumen in a competitive game? I guess for the types of games I'm making, I guess it's fine. It makes sense to have a limit. That's just, dude, it's not there yet for what I'd want. I think you need very specific settings for indoor lighting. I feel like outdoor, it looks great outdoor, but then once you go indoor, you really need to, yeah, you need like, I guess this game would need like custom settings to modify lumen when you're indoors. I think this is a case of maybe you turn off occlusion on small objects, like the chairs and stuff, so then it doesn't have this aura. Because I feel like this is a case of the objects in the scene occluding, I don't know, something in the background, potentially. And it doesn't. See, this looks good. This has like a nice, but I think it's because there's no sun. There's no sunlight. It's nighttime. Or is it? Is it nighttime? Shit's fucking bright outside. What the hell? Wait, it's not nighttime. Huh? Yeah. Anyways. That's some of the stuff I saw. It's The Sims, but in UE5. Yeah, that's basically what it is. that is essentially what it is, yeah. All right, weapon done. Next, cosmetics. Next up. It'll take some time for devs to understand how to use Lumen. UE docs and tutorialization is so bad. I feel like there isn't a full solution for it just yet. I'm sure there's ways of hiding the imperfections that it produces, but the fact of the matter is I think there are still imperfections. You can hide it, but I think you do sacrifice some quality in some areas. But you are, I think what's going to end up happening is you just need to create, yeah, just different CVARs for different rooms. It's not like a solution where you just drag and drop and call it a fucking day. It's a solution just like lighting, any lighting setup, where you have to change the skylight settings, all your post-process settings, wherever the player is for that specific area and that specific time of day. I think that's probably what's going to end up happening, or like in Zoe, I guess, is like whenever you're in an interior, you're going to have to change things to work for an interior, and then on the fly, like change that shit up. I think that's inevitable, probably. You have to like hold its hand. Which is just like any other lighting setup. You're basically holding its hand. You have to direct the lighting. And I think in this case, it's going to be through a lot of fucking settings. Like, I think, is Black Frost The Long Dark 2? It is confirmed to be Unreal, right? I'm always like second guessing myself because I'm always like wondering if it actually is an Unreal or not. But like, damn, man. Damn. What a damn pretty game. I think this has to be one of the prettiest games that's coming out using UE. It's got a stylized art style, and it looks damn beautiful. It looks so good. I hope they release like a gameplay video this year. I know it's coming out next year, but I'd love to see like a gameplay video. That'd be so good. Okay, so we got our unlock new text. In theory, our things shouldn't be broken. Okay, next up. I'm going to assume this does not know the gameplay tag needed to show this. Um, how do I how do I add these to the system? Character customization main. Populate hair colors, populate eyebrow colors, populate facial hair, populate upper bodies. Unlock tags. Oh. Oh no! We don't feed the unlock tag to the actual thing. We only feed if it's locked or not. Well, that's really annoying. That's really annoying, actually. That's incredibly annoying, as a matter of fact. Show, I could override it in here, but I actually think it's best to just feed it the thing, so then that way I can just read all the values. So the slot, unlock tags. This is a tag container. We'll do the same. So here's the thing that sucks about this. I have to I have to put this in everywhere. Yep, gotta put this everywhere. Technically, I don't think you'll ever unlock any hair, but maybe you will. I don't know. Well, I'll just put it in there. Who knows? Populate hair colors. I don't think this one will ever have an unlock for. We'll just refresh this so it doesn't break. But it doesn't have anything, so that's fine. Populate eyebrow colors. I guess we'll just refresh that. Populate facial hair. I don't know. Who knows? In theory, because I'm sending the gameplay tag container, I could delete this locked thing and instead read directly from the unlock tag, but yeah, fuck it. I think we have a whole thing here. Yep. Wait, we load the game from the slot? And we shouldn't. Oh, God. That means we're doing that every single time. I don't think this gets cached, which kind of sucks. So I think, unless maybe it does. If we load this from a specific area, I wonder if it'll stay in memory in this specific spot. So then that way it doesn't need to keep loading it. The better thing would be just casting to our game instance. That would be the better idea, but whatever. Wow, we don't have any of this set up. Not even if it's locked or not. Wait, what? Okay, I guess. Ideally, I just want to completely remove this, but that's fine. Populate lower bodies, and last but not least, populate
Accessories. Populate the accessories. Did I do this correctly? This system is complicated. So many moving parts in this fucking thing. This is ugly. This is what the back of my computer looks like. this is genuinely what the back of my computer looks like. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat my piece of bacon. All right. Yeah, they really need to improve the UI for Lumen. They really they need to put that on priority, because if they really want to sell Unreal Engine as a future engine, like, this stuff needs to be improved, because it's getting to a point where it just there needs to be more information about it in terms of what CVARs are there, or just expose the CVARs. Why are we hiding all of those variables? Stop trying to dumb proof Unreal Engine. It's not. It's complex. We all know it's complex. Stop trying to make it stupid proof. I feel like that's what they kind of try to do sometimes with some of the Unreal Engine features, and then other Unreal features, it's like overly complex. It's like, just pick a side. I feel like they try to, like, I feel like with blueprints, they try to do certain things that's like, hey, we're not going to allow this because there's a large likelihood that someone's going to break their game. It's like, yeah, no shit, they're going to break their game anyways. Just fucking just let it happen. It's like they have multiple teams, right? And no consistency. But hey, I can see that they're trying. They're at least releasing information about Nanite. I think Lumen just needs a little bit more information as well. Nanite also was something that needed a lot more information. I think they've kind of worked on that, so that's good. I want to say that this works now. Now that we have the tag. Now that we have the tag, we're going to want to set... Why did I close that? I hate when I do that. Unlock new text. Set unlock tag container. Okay. We got it. Set the unlock tag. So now, in theory, that one testing item we have should show new on it. It does, and it's clipping. Why is it why is it clipping? Why is it why is it clipping? Why is it clipping? Why is it clipping? These are all set to inherit. Oh no. In here, inherit means inherit the clipping area of the last widget that clipped. Widget does not clip children. It and all children inherit the clipping area of the last widget that clipped. Uh, Is it clip to bounds? Is that what it is? Uh-oh. Okay, we're in for a world of hurt, I think. Trying to figure this out. Which one is it clipping? Is it clipping the border or is it clipping the... No, it's clipping the size box, I believe. I think, right? Is it clipping the size box? And also clipping itself? Yes. So I think we want to set all of these to clip to bounds. Is it clip to bounds? I don't remember if it's clip to bounds. Upper body. Clip to bounds. It's already set to clip to bounds, interestingly enough. Let me see if that fixed it. No! Ah! Is it clip to bounds that allows it to clip? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. Is it the slot? It's clipping the slot, perhaps? Oh, interesting. Clip to bounds causes it to actually do the thing that we don't want it to do. So I fucked that all up, apparently. Something in here has clip to bounds then. I did see this has clip to bounds. So if I set that to inherit, maybe that was the problem. Oh, but it's a scroll wheel, so it does need to clip. Shit. I really fucked up a little bit, I think, gosh. I messed up a little. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to move where the new text is, because I think the problem is it works. However, let's say I went into hairstyles and changed the hairstyles to not clip and inherit. I think what ends up happening is, as I would expect, the scroll bar is probably going to go off the screen. Yeah, like that. Which, you know, is not very good. In fact, it's pretty bad. So I think we're just going to have to move the text. I think we're just going to have to move the text. I like it being in the corner, however, it's just not going to cut it. So I think we're just going to give it a padding. And then call it a day. Yeah, that'd be fine. I like it going off the screen because then it gives it, you know, it pops out a bit more. Thing is, here we don't have any like images for it yet, so I don't know how it's actually going to look. I think it's fine. I don't know how I'm gonna make this look, by the way. I don't know how I'm gonna render these. Like how I'm gonna make, I don't know. All right, now the next thing. We need to show it on the category itself. Okay. On the category itself. Okay, we got to do that to all of these, and they're all just a menu button. Oh no. Oh no. Unless I do something crazy and I make it so every button has the new unlock text. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Okay. It is inside of an overlay. So we could have, hear me out. We make a vertical box. We put it in the overlay. We call this the unlock B box. Okay, and then we put the new text inside of the vertical box. Okay. Now hear me out. Then we manually set a top padding so that it matches. So it matches this. This is not very good because this is not size friendly. However, I don't have a choice. Well, I do have a choice probably, but you know, whatever. Don't yell at me. Let's do 85. This is a very much bad idea. Yeah, very horrendous idea. Let's try it out. So then this one needs to be a padding. Looks about right to me. Guys, listen. What's the worst that could happen? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If I have just a section in here, not a child, but just a section, is it going to essentially look through every single child in here? I don't think so, right? Let's try. Damn. I think I do need every single child in here. That fucking sucks. Unless, can I check if it has any children? Let's see what kind of stuff we can do on gameplay tags. See, there's this thing that says exact match. If true, the tag has to be exactly present. If false, then tag container will include its parent tags while matching. That's where I'm kind of confused. That's where I'm a little confused. Yeah, that's where I'm a little confused. Can I dynamically add? All right, question for the Unreal Engine wizards. All right, hear me out. Okay. Can you dynamically add every single tag associated with a parent? to a container? Can you do that? Is there a way to do that dynamically without me having to go back in here every single time we add a new upper body unlock and add it to the container? I would love to not have to do that because that would suck. Balls. Lots of them. Lots of balls. Yeah. Is there a way for me to do that without? I don't know. Like, I don't know how I could do that. Like, I know this has the exact match thing, but this checks its parent tags, which I don't want. Unless there's a way I can get all of the gameplay tags. And just add it to a container. There's gotta be. Well, I don't think so, guys. It's over. Shit's over. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to every single time we add an unlock, I'm just gonna have to check mark this myself manually. I don't know how to get all tags of a parent. Okay, UE4, get all gameplay tags of parent tag. Get tags children as a list. I think I found a solution to this after looking around a bit more. What? You can get tag children with request gameplay tag children. That's not a thing. I don't see that. Is that a C++ thing? Of course it's a fucking C++ thing. Damn you, C++. Make a tag container? Request gameplay tag children. Get gameplay tag array? Hold on, let me try some. Hold on, I want to see how this works, if at all. Open level blueprint. Do a delay of 2 seconds. Do a print string. Gameplay tag. I just do upper and then tag container can't delete that for some. Okay. Um. Uh. I think ultimately I need that. I need this right here. Request gameplay tag children. We don't have that. I don't have that. Why don't we have that? Is that a node? Can someone check if that's a node? No, it's not a node. So this is a big fat fucking lie. This is one huge humongous lie. There's a node for get gameplay tag parents. Is there a node for gameplay tag children? This is in UE5 though. I don't know if it'll be in UE4. I don't know if it'll be in UE4. Time to switch to UE5 then? Just for this one thing, huh? Get owned gameplay tags? Is that a thing that I can do? No, I think this is for like asset stuff and I don't use this. I don't think I use this. C++ only interface, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I use that. Well, we're going to have to do the thing I'm going to have to hate. This is probably going to have to be what we have to do. Every single time we add unlocks, I'm going to have to go in here and add the tags associated with it rather than dynamically doing it. You know, there's going to be like, what, 40 cosmetic unlocks, maybe less. I think we'll be fine. Whatever. You have no C++ in the product? I do. I could create a function, but if that node doesn't exist, the children one, I don't think I'll be able to. Hello, Unreal? You okay? What's going on? What's going on, man? We do have some C++, and I use it at times. All right. Why is it appearing up there? Gosh. I knew it. This vertical box is not going to cut it. I bet you this shit fucking breaks. Not breaking though. Why is it not set to fill? That's interesting. I just throw a wrapper for it in the C++ function library. I can open up Writer and see if we can somehow get all the children. I just have to know, is there a function in C++ to even get all the functions in a children? Why is that appearing there? Well, I know why it's appearing there, because it's not properly associated with the button. But why is it appearing up there? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I know I did this in a weird way. I know why that's happening. I know why it's happening. I know why it's happening. Because it's being collapsed, which is collapsing the vertical box. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How you doing, wait? By the way, y'all, I don't know if I said hi. My brain's in fucking scrambled, like a scrambled egg. Okay. Now, when we hover over this, when I hover over this, I want this new text to hide, and I want the new on the torso to hide. So populate upper borders. We call save character customization on the character customizer. Okay. I got an idea. You guys aren't gonna like it though. Never mind, actually. I got an idea. I'm gonna turn this delay into a retriggerable delay. And you're gonna see why. I'm about to do something stupid. Okay. Actually, it's not that stupid. It's actually pretty it's really not that stupid. It's really not that stupid. Honestly, it's kind of not, it's not stupid. Like, it's actually kind of smart. Hair unlock new text.
Who'd have thought this system would take me an entire day? How long have I streamed for? Almost 3 hours? Sorry, that was me grasping for air. All right, F hair, unlock new text. Am I doing this correctly? No. Actually, I'm not. There's one extra step I'm supposed to do in here. Add unlock tags to viewed list. Yes. Yes. This is what I'm supposed to do. All right, let's go back. Facial hair, done. Heads. I don't think you'll ever unlock a head, but maybe one day. Maybe I put the exact, like, maybe I just put fucking Keanu Reeves with a image plastered on his face. I'm not doing that. A golden skin? Yeah, I guess. Like a golden head, I suppose. Is this not the UE5 UI? No, this is the UE6 UI. Yep. No, this is UE4. Upper unlock. Oh. We're on UE7. Yeah. Get with the times. All right. Get with the times. We're in lower body, lower unlock, new text. Got me panicking, searching for UE6. Sorry. My bad. I think you'd probably see that everywhere if UE6 was announced. And everyone would shit on UE for that. That's not for another 5 to 6 years. I don't know. Big man Timmy Sweeney's already been talking about UE6. He's already thinking ahead. He's not even thinking. He's not even in the present. He's thinking 17 steps ahead. He could be thinking about UE7. What am I making? I'm currently working on our sorry, hold on. My brain is fucking fried as an egg. Accessory button unhovered. That calls it on this text, but I need to call it on another text. Yeah, we're working on a little character customization thing, but I'm literally doing all this work just to put a fucking text that says new. That's literally all. Okay, well, this one unhovered. Wait, no, I don't want that. Wait, hold on. Wait. Uh-oh. No, I need it. Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's not going to show up anymore, is it? Oh. And it changed it there. Oh, because it added it to the thing. Oops. Oopsies. I think I could just add it in here. Yeah. Add
Unlock tags to viewed list. Yes. Now what I would like to do is, oh, I should have kept that debug thing to hide the fucking thing. Yeah, whatever. Also, why UE4 not 5? The game is in early access. The game was in early access. I just didn't want to cause any problems by upgrading it to UE5, so I'm just sticking to UE4. Just because I feel like that's the safe thing to do. Speaking of Tim Epic, he's talking about AI again on Twitter. Oh, great. Here he goes again. I had to mute him. He's... First it's Apple, then it's fucking whatever. It's like the same shit. Oh, they're talking about the whole... The whole AI thing. Oh, yeah. The whole Quake 2 thingy. Oh, great, yeah. Oh, great, here we go again. Even John Carmack is supportive of the whole Quake 2 AI thing. I know that was them, I think, testing their own data on it. Like, we're so Jover, bro. We're so Jover. It's Jover. We're so cooked. And I ain't talking Tim Cook. All right? It's just so sad when you see someone that I think people see that individual as being like a huge contributor to the space, such as John Carmack, who, to be fair for me, I don't know too much about and I don't really give too much of a shit about, but I know that that person is a very integral person to gameplay, game programming, and game engines, and whatever the fuck, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just so funny. You see these high level CEOs are so supportive of it. Tim Sweeney's all for it. John Carmack, all for it. Carmack has always been tech bro adjacent. The A thing just brought it out of him. I don't know, man. Can I just make my fucking video games in peace? I just want to make video games in peace. Just want to make some fucking video games, man. And hopefully make a living from it. That's it, dude. I don't want some stupid AI stuff. Sad. Really sad. I think the thing that's more sad is in my 10 years of doing game dev,
I don't really know if I have like a, you know how like when you have like a career or you're doing like a creative thing, you have like people that you look up to, you know what I mean? Like not idolize, but you have people that you look up to in some way, like inspirations and whatnot. You know what I mean? What would be a word for that? Motivators, I guess. I don't have any, like at all, in game dev. Which is maybe why I'm so slow, is because I've just there's no coal being pumped into the game dev train that is me, I guess. I don't have any like I don't idolize anyone because I feel like if you do, that's like a world of hurt because at some point either the jackass is going to fucking say something stupid, do something stupid or whatever. But I also even looking past that, I just don't have any like motivators. I guess even like I don't even think Gaben or Gabe Newell is like an inspiration for me. Like I just don't really care for it. You can look up to me if you want. Hell yeah, Hellcat. Let's inspire each other. All right, let's do it. Where the hell am I? Okay, hold on. I need to test this fucking thing, and to do that, I need to clear my unlocks. Let's do that again. I gotta keep that code somewhere. Just leave it there. Delay for 2 seconds. Cast to the game instance. Watch me accidentally wipe my entire fucking system. Get the persistent save slot. Then get the unlock viewed. So wipe that, and then save slot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like inspiration sources anymore. I don't anymore. I feel like early on I did, which is probably what pushed me a lot. Nowadays, I don't know. I don't really have any like I don't really have any singular developer inspirations. I just have games that inspire me. That's about it. But there's no like singular motivator individuals. I have a different thing of having interest wanting to work with some people, but no interest in wanting to be like anyone else. For me, it's mainly because I consider everybody else is smarter than me. Well, I consider everybody else to be greater than me as well. And I think, in my opinion, I think that's a good trait to have rather than thinking that you're better than everyone else. That's not entirely true. I do have moments where I do think that I probably have a higher skill level than some people. Not objectively, but higher skill level in specific things, potentially. But in other things, definitely hell no. I'm not generally smarter, just more on a subject basis. Are you telling me Kojima doesn't inspire you to make better games? No, not really. No. Nope. No. I generally think Kojima is making the in-game industry worse by introducing a lot of Hollywood into it. Listen, man, for the people that are interested in that, they'll be interested in it. For the people that are just interested in actual fucking video games, they'll keep being interested in those. So I really don't think it'll be that big of a fucking problem. So that should show new. We hover over it, and it doesn't show new anymore. Yes! Yes! Hold on, let's double check. Yeah. What? Dude, you know what that deserves? A fucking coffee. That's what that deserves. This works. This works. This works. This works. This works. That button doesn't show anymore. That works. Go here. This works. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to have customized suit. Uh-oh. If I can't get a parent tag of things, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit.
How did I do it in the main menu? I think I literally selected every single series. What do you mean you can't get the parent tag? All right, let me go through this again because I think it's a good chance that I figure this out. I might have to make a C++ function for this. If, let's say I have specific sections, right? Like upper body, head, etc. How do I get every single child inside of that section? Like if I wanted every single series without having to select every single series, let's say I just wanted to select series and then it gets all the children associated with it. How do I do that? Because I think now I do need to do that because if if I want that, we have that button that says character customization. I believe it's in here, locker button. Okay. How can I associate every single thing within the child? You can get the parents though. Yeah, but I don't want the parents. I want the children. Ah! Is it a simple node in C++? Can I turn it into a blueprint function? Look at the masterful things Kojima brings to the table. I really think Kojima is just very good at marketing himself as a brand. You might be able to read the actual gameplay tag any file to read all the tags, but that's definitely not a built-in thing. A function that loops through the children and then calls itself for each child. I hate this. UE4 gameplay tag, get all children of parent. This feels like something that should be, you know what I mean? I feel like this is something that should be... You want only the children or the children of the children also? No, I just want the children, not the children of the children. Listen, we're not going that deep in the family tree, okay? We just want the children of the... I just wanted to... I just... All right, hear me out, okay. I just want, like, let's say I do unlocks.cosmetic.upper. I want the children of upper, and then in a list. I just want that. And then if I wanted series and I wanted everything within series, I just want to do that. How do I do that? How do I do that? Request gameplay tag children exist in 4.26, making Rapid Freddy's easy. Okay, let's open up Writer. It's been a while. It's been a while since I opened Writer for this project. I might have to hide the screen real quick just so I don't accidentally leak something. Yes. Okay, so let's go into the core function library. Input tags, actor tags, gameplay tags. What was the button to go to the header file? Alt-H? That's not it. Control-H? That's not it. Fucking... Shift-H? No. What the fuck is the button? Navigate to. Oh, Alt O. Alt O. Alt O. Not funny. Let's see if I remember how to write code. Wait, this isn't Visual Studio. You're right. It's not. We want to spit out a array of a gameplay tag. What the fuck are you doing, man? Get tags, get gameplay tag children. Can I send you the function? Yeah, sure, go for it. Then I need a constant. Then I need a f gameplay. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I typed there. I'm so guys. I swear it was. I apologize. Tag. Okay. Get gameplay tag children. F gameplay tag tag. So we get the children from the okay. Yes, this is right. This looks right. We feed in an input, which is tag. Then we spit out a tag container. Do you have GitHub Copilot? It provides the absolute worst suggestions for code known to man. No, I don't. I don't. I do not. Is it F gameplay tag or I'm pretty sure it's F gameplay tag container, right? Right. Then let's go ahead and implement. Let's implement. Generate definition. Yes, ma'am. For sure. No, in this case, I want a container. I want this to spit out a container because I want it to spit out all of the children contained within the thing. Now, in terms of an input, we would give it an input of a specific tag. Send you the code in Discord. Where the fuck I am? Accept DM. So you have the U function, static F gameplay tag container, get child tags from parent tag. Okay, so I started that off correctly. Hey! Hey! Oh, you put it in the category gameplay tags, though. Smart. So it shows up. Would this show up in the actual gameplay tags category? You'll probably need this at the top of the CPP file. Include hashtag gameplay tags manager.h. What the hell? One day I'll become a giga C++ coder and I'll like end up at the top of the page with a button and then back at the bottom of the page. It's gonna be fucking sick. I mean, and then you know what I mean? It's gonna be so sick. We're not there yet. We ain't there yet. I'm still using the mouse. Okay, so what are you doing in the C++ code? It's literally a fucking function request gameplay chat. There's no way this works. No, I'll be pissed off if this fucking works. It works. Ah! Why isn't that in... Dude, why? I like the wording parent. It's a much better word. Yo, dude, hell yeah. There's no way this exists, and it's not in Blueprint, man. Mmm. Gameplay tags manager is in a singleton object, which I would assume is what? Is this a subsystem? Is this a subsystem? Crims is the first Unreal user to need to use this obscure ass function. No, I'm not. This is instanced with the engine, so it's kind of a subsystem, kind of, because isn't a subsystem a singleton U object anyways? But like different, I guess. That's crazy that's not in the engine. All right, hold on. Let me close my version. Subsystems are more dependent on their owner. I thought subsystems were spawned alongside UWorld, and so they always had. Subsystems can have different scopes. Oh. Singletons are like UE's adaptation of a singleton pattern. So like yes, but no. Thanks, guys. Oh, subsystems are like, oh, okay. So yes, but no. Thanks for the help, guys. In Unreal, can you use both scripts and blueprints at the same time? I guess C++ is like a script, so yeah. Run. All right. All right. Okay, let's fucking do it. Run. Do not crash. There's Engine 1's World 1's game instance subsystems. I always thought I got an error. Uh-oh. Of course. Operator function is unavailable in F gameplay tag container. Why is it showing line 89? Why does it show line 89? There's nothing in there. You're missing the module. Add the gameplay tags module in the build CS file. Good. Where's my module? Public dependency module names. What would that be? What's this IDE? It's called Writer. I don't understand public dependencies, by the way. I still don't understand how those work. Oh, we still are getting the same error, even with the public dependency of gameplay tags. Why is this showing grayed out? Oh, no blueprint usages. Oh, okay. Let me look at your code again. Maybe I fucked up somewhere. But I'm pretty sure I wrote it correctly. Please tell me this is not... Please tell me this works in UE4. If it's using a header, it's a public dependency that needs to be loaded. Before that header can be compiled. If it's only used in CPP, it can be private. Okay. Let's see. What's the current goal? We need to make this function work, but operator equals function is unavailable in F gameplay tag container. What do you mean? Equals. What equals? What operator equals? What do you mean equals? Line 89? It's not line 89, because line 89... What the hell is this? What the hell is this? The hell is this? Oh, this is a generated code. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is scary. What the hell is this? Did I mistype gameplay tags manager? No, that works just fine. I hate C++ sometimes. this shit fucking, I hate, ugh. Request gameplay tag children, parent tag, thing. Try remove the include at the top. You need hashtag include gameplay tag container header? Really? How do you let it hashtag include? What would be the Alt enter? Okay. It included it at the very top rather than at the bottom. I wonder if that makes a difference. No, it does not. Let's try, someone said that I need gameplay tag. Include. Gameplay tag container.h. Okay. No. Unless, would it be include f gameplay tag? No, I'm pretty sure it's just gameplay tag container. Maybe, do I have to include it in the header file? Okay, here we go again. Wait, I think it's after the generated? I don't remember. Oh no, it's the last one. Okay. Hold on, put that one there. Okay, run. Okay, it would appear it was just this. Is there a programming language that you love? Blueprint, I guess. The visual one. The one where I drag fucking wires around and draw boxes and put... I love that one. You know why I love that one? Because it makes the programming gatekeepers fucking seethe at the mouth when they find out that I created a game using fucking wires and boxes. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yes. It's because the function input in the header was a gameplay tag. Oh. And I guess gameplay tags are not associated by default in a thing. All right, let's see if gameplay tag children works. Yes. Yeah, where the fuck I am. Okay, this one. So. Okay. So torso clear. Torso clear. Spending 3 times the time. Except I'm not though. Like, the funny part is most of the people that gatekeep, I'm learning as time goes on, most of the people that gatekeep code or programming or whatever, they're usually just really shitty programmers. I'm getting more and more information and knowledge that, yeah, they kind of just actually fucking suck. It's really funny. One thing you can do to improve the functions is to change blueprint callable to blueprint pure. I guess it could be a pure function, could it? Right. Children. Get gameplay tag children. Yes. Parent tag. Yes. So if I do upper body, and then I And then I... Hold on, I'm... update, change, tag, container. Ah, here it is. Return value, tag, container. This is so fucking pog. This is the cool thing about C++. You make a function and then you can use it. It's like you got fucking power at your fingertips. Do you see how long it took him to implement C++? Okay, to be fair, the only reasoning why that took so long is because of this one fucking hashtag include, because I didn't know that gameplay tag containers are not by default already included in any sort of file. You have to you know what I mean? That's it. Other than that, I did pretty good, all things considered. Like, I was able to write this out. I knew what it was. You know what I mean? Don't fucking shit on me, all right? This is my way of creating a game with blueprints. They go in the square hole. All of them, in theory, can go in the square hole. You can't. Nothing is included by default. Okay, I see. You don't need the gameplay tag container included in the C++ as a heads up, since it's in the header if you want to clean up. So anything in the header will all automatically include it in the CPP? All right. All right. But we do need the manager. We need the manager because it has that get function associated. Okay. Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. I know that far. All right. I may be stupid, but I ain't that stupid. Okay. Hold on. Let me drink some coffee. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, let's test out this fucker. Let's put this bad boy on Wumbo. Put this bad boy on fucking Wumbo. Put him on. Where's the begin? Where's the event initialize? Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Go to the level blueprint. Feed this in. Compile. Hit play. In 2 seconds, our save file will be wiped. It's gone. Just like that. Poof. Poof. Just like that. Now, get out of my face. Customize suit. Torso. It's there! Yeah! Yeah! Wait, guys, we do need to do recursion. I just realized. I also need, will this get everything, every child? Like, let's say I want to get every child of cosmetic. Will it also get upper and tester? Print it and see? You know what? You're right. Let's see if it gets everything associated. String. Print string. If it gets tester, then we should be good. It also got the exact... Okay. It got the parent as well. Hold on. I'll show you guys. It also got the parent. It has upper and then upper tester. That's fine. Because upper doesn't even like exist. So that's not a big deal. Great. Can you get the parent and discard it? Okay, don't get too fucking ahead of yourself, okay? Just because I made a C++ function doesn't mean I'm smart, okay? I'm stupid. It returns itself in all children? No. So what I fed into there is just cosmetic. So it is actually not getting its parent itself. It's just getting literally everything.
Can I get the parents and discard them? Yeah, I guess I can remove the parents manually, but it's not a big deal because either way, the system will read from the only things that are available in the unlocked list. So that already essentially filters it, and we're only going to have like 6 of these, so it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, set the unlock. I'm in the wrong place. Wrap with a overlap. What a hell. New. Why is this so fucking big? Why is this so big? That's what she said. Okay, minus top minus 15, right? Minus 15. Yep. Unless minus 32, minus 32. Nah. Unlock text. Aldrin. Yo, this is the coolest fucking node in existence. Yo, this is sick. Yo, hell yeah. Set. Oh shit, what's it called again? Set unlock tag container. Yeah. And then let's just make it so when we click on it, we'll just hide it. Yeah, we'll just hide it. Set visibility. Actually, did you write down anything about the function you added? Or are you going to remember how to do it next time? There won't be a next time. We're just using it this one time. I'm setting up all the systems so I don't ever have to look at this again. No, I'm not looking at this again. I'm serious. Future me will probably have use for this. I'll probably copy over my core function library, like this library, this entire library. I'll probably copy this from project to project because there's some really handy stuff in here. Like, for example, is development build. I even use this at my contract work. This creates a, it looks like this. Yeah. Don't forget to make it a pure function, blueprint pure instead of blueprint callable. I'm using it so much, I don't want to break it, because if I break it now and turn it into pure, I'm going to have to redo all this code. And honestly, this works just fine. I really don't think it'll have too much of a difference. Yeah, this one's great. So you can split off things that are development-based and package-based. So that way you can have like cheat code stuff for the development, and then package can go in the right path. I love doing stuff like that. It should auto-convert the cables? Holy moly. There's no way. It would like the execution pin would go through and everything? No. It wouldn't. No. Yeah? No. No. Really? No. It does, yeah? You guys are lying. I'm rerunning right fucking meow. Alright? If you were hired on full-time at a company, would you quit personal game dev projects? Ignore that, that's fine. Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Request async load called with empty or only null assets?
Where the fuck? Where? You can't just say that and then not tell me where. All right, let's take a look. If you guys are right or wrong. Oh my god, you guys are right. It actually does convert it. That's fucking sick. But why does it look so chunky, man? Why does it look so... Why can't it just, you know... Can I change the width of this? Why does it look so chunky, man? Whatever. If I have... Okay. It's funny. I would probably just not go full-time on a project, ever. There was a period of time where I was a little bit full-time, just like a couple weeks ago, when I was gone for like 1 week. That was me like focusing on contract work stuff. But generally, I would not want to go full-time because I'd rather... And I think my employer and coworkers know this. I want to build up my own company at some point. Or not company, but like my own thing, you know? That's the goal. I don't want to work at a company for my entire life. I'm not that kind of person. I know some people are okay with that. That's cool. That's okay. I'm not. Yeah. I want to do my own thing. Okay, so this should now work. Let's see. You'd probably be laid off at a game dev company anyways. What the hell? Uh-oh, that new... Uh-oh. Guys, I noticed that new popped up again. Why? Why? Guys, I think we're going to have to remove those parents. Yeah, I think we are going to have to remove those parents. Whoopsies. How do you remove a tag from a tag? Remove gameplay tag. Remove container. Can you remove a container? Not just a tag, not just one tag, but multiple tags? Is there a opposite of append? Let me guess. C++. Let me guess. C++. What do I want? Instead of just a singular remove gameplay tag, can I remove a whole container? How do you remove an entire container? Somebody help me out here. I'm stupid. I guess I could convert it into an array. And then... Oh, I don't think you can remove an array from an array. Okay, for now, just to test to see if this is actually going to fix the problem. I want to remove this one, which is upper. And that should, in theory, work. Yeah, I want to remove the parents, but keep the, Oh, it's still there. Catch the variable? I think that's what's going on. That's what I was wondering. I was like, doesn't... Something about it don't feel right. Can't you mark multiple off? I can't mark multiple in here because it's of type gameplay tag. Yeah, Phoenix. I feel like that should be a function. Remove gameplay tags. There you go. See, now it's gone. But if I bring it back, and I can do that by opening up the level blueprint, and we can test this fucker out. Okay. Unplug that. Compile. Customize suit. New. Torso. Hover over it. Hit the back button. No longer there. Go back in the game. I understand. La, 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 la. It works. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's it. What is it? What the hell is this? What's he doing? There's no way this does anything. Take tag container. Get thing contains. What is this? This is a breakdown of... Oh, these are your own custom... Are these your own... No, wait. Does container have tag? Include parent tags? Is this custom or is this in UE5? Does container have tag? Include parent tags? I think this is different. In UE4, it's not like this. Yeah. That looks like UE5. Oh, look at all my guns. Gun, do. Customized suit. All right. Now I could just click on everything. And then the new text will disappear. No, I'm not adding them to the sub-levels. That's some crazy talk. It works. Sort of. We are going to have to feed this system in when we have more stuff. But... Oh, wait, actually, did I want to do a thing where we have a pop-up that says when you unlock something? Like in the corner? No, like literally when you play the game and when you finish a level or do an achievement, it'll show if you unlock something. Who cares? Who fucking cares? You unlock text when unlocking a series, cosmetic, or weapon. Yeah. Yeah. When people look at the patch notes, they think, oh, it's just one line. It's just one thing. No. For me, it was 15 different subtasks. You don't understand. It took me 2 hours plus to get that done. But now look at how small the list is. Yes. Oh, dude, yes. Oh. Done. Task is done. Even though halfway. I was supposed to do a little bit more, but fuck it. Whatever. I'm not doing more. I don't want to. Leave me alone. Hell yeah. Thank you for the help. Now, archive. Should I just delete this button? I literally don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm going to do for archive. I think archive was going to be like, it shows you an entire thing of like everything you've completed in the game, but that's just more scope. So I'm thinking, let's just delete the button. Are we adding an Antarctica level? No, probably not. I was thinking of making sashimi snowy, like a snowy level, but I don't care. Was archive going to be like your stats? Archive was going to show you all of the Steam achievements that you've reached, all of the different rankings you reached, and all the levels you completed. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't care. There are Steam achievements. It's just this would have been like a unified one. Instead of you having to go in every level and looking at all these things, instead it's a one-stop shop for everything. I don't think we're going to keep that in. So, on that note, I'm going to go to the main menu. Going to go to the main menu. And the archive button shall be collapsed. Like it never even existed. Man, that looks... It looks really ugly. It looks really ugly having just 4 buttons. It looks kind of ugly having only 4 buttons. Archive kind of kept it all together. Yeah, whatever. Do I make my entire UI in Engine? I do some stuff with Photoshop. Okay, we did some pretty good work today, but we have more to do. Much more to do. Can I shoot the post-it notes in the main menu? I was literally staring at those and I was like, what if you made it so you can click those and each one falls down? I'm like, no, no. Got so many other things to do. I'm like staring at it. I'm staring at the lamp. And it's like, what if you click the lamp and it turns it off? But then I thought, wow, I really want to finish this game so I can move on to the next one and not look at this ever again. So what's left? We have to work on the levels. This little score system change stuff that I'd like to do. Maybe. We have to rework the Toronto boss fight to use the RPG that we just created. And do that whole sequence. We have to add some new executions that I already have the animations for. I just have to set them all up. Kind of fucking shucks. The bullet penetration system, very simple one. This thing is like a maybe. I'll make it gray. Because it's a maybe. Need a custom tooltip so it works on gamepad. You know what, man? I don't care. People will find out how to unlock things. They'll figure it out. It's not really a good way of thinking about it, but they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Will they? Yeah. I wish tooltips just worked on controller. I don't understand why they just don't work on controller. Why can't they work on controller? Epic Games, Mr. Tim Sweeney talking about AI, and we don't even have fucking tooltips working on controller / gamepad. Mr. Timmy Sweeney. Worrying about the wrong things, Timmy Sweeney. Come on, man. Dude. How can I forcefully show tooltips using the inside tooltip system? I had a guy who spent 19 hours on my Santa's Shadow game because he had the code, but kept putting it in backwards because it was in an American date format versus his New Zealand game. Holy shit, he spent 19 hours in the game because he couldn't proceed the game in the game. oh, oh god. Damn. He said he had fun at least. Hey, in the end, hell yeah. oh. Oh, dude. Australia doesn't exist. It's not a real place. Or New Zealand. All of New Zealand doesn't exist. It's not a real place. It doesn't exist. It's on the other side of the planet. It doesn't even exist. Oh, that's kind of funny. You should like put little hints of the date format in the game. So then that way people know what the date format is within the game. So then they don't have to guess on their own terms. But whatever. In hindsight, you know what I mean? I had hints all over the place. You know. You gotta fucking put it all in yellow, man. It's gotta glow and shit. How many formats are there? You got day, month, year, month, day, year, year, month, day. I don't think any psychopathic country would do month, year, day, right? They wouldn't do that. Month, day, year, month, year, day. It sounds awkward even saying it. They have 4-digit year, 2-digit year. Slashes, dashes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mafia literally just pointed it out. Slashes and dashes. Yeah. For me, my format is year, month, day with dashes. Yep. That's the right way. Even leading zeros? Oh, yeah, I have leading zeros. At least on my PC, it shows leading zeros. 0407. But why doesn't it show 02025? That's the real question. Why does it not show 02025 for the year? Do they know something I don't know? Does the world end at 9999? 9999. Yeah. They know something we don't. The Stanley Parable yellow line. Oh my god. I thought the yellow line was a meme because of the yellow paint, but I'm pretty sure Stanley Parable, the line has been around for like, I want to say 10 years. Everyone's like screaming about yellow paint, but like I bet you 98% of players playing this game probably are okay with it. Now, they could have made it more subtle. It didn't have to be yellow. It's like a fucker came in, whoa, Paige, hey, how about this? Specifically this ladder. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But also at the same time, like, you know what the future is? You just put a fucking setting for it. Just put a setting for it. Just make it so it hides all the materials and then show to the players, hey, you're actually a fucking idiot and you needed the yellow paint because it actually was integral to showing you where things were in the game. Hot take. The people say they don't want yellow paint in the game probably need it in the game, or they need a form of yellow paint. Now, will I say yellow is a good idea? No. Would I say a lighter color that actually associates with the environment? Probably. But there are some people that are colorblind, and so having a color that is very stands out is sometimes better, I suppose. Call the option the yellow. Yellow paint. Yeah, it usually is associated with like just lack of time to work on something. Steam Achievement Unlock system needs testing. All right, I need to test that. We need to test that. You know what? I'm going to delete this task. Why? Because I think it works. And if someone finds a bug with it, then they'll just let me know. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Now you're talking like real AAA dev? Listen, I put the system in. I know what I'm talking about. RE4 Remake also uses yellow tape on cracked windows you can jump through, which I think is fine. The paint is obtrusive. Modern AAA timelines don't allow for better solutions. It's just, yeah. I bet you those AAA companies or RE4 did play testing or whatever with people that are not in the dev team or whatever. Just blind play testing, and I bet you a bunch of fucking players probably got lost in those areas, which is why they put yellow paint and yellow shit in those areas. There's obviously way better ways of doing, you know, indicators of gameplay elements and where to go and whatnot, but on a time crunch, that's probably the easiest thing to do. Okay. Dude. We're making massive progress. It's almost 4 hours. Do I continue streaming or do I just call it a day and work offline? I don't know. Am I soon allowed to delete that early access text on the main menu? Yes. Yes. More C++ on stream. Puke. Puking. Lots of puke. This is my block out for sashimi. I have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do on this level. Looks almost finished. Ship it. Yep. Yep. It's that easy. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna work on this offline. Just working on this level. And hopefully get the blockout mostly done today. That's the goal. The problem with this level style is it's supposed to be like a traditional Japanese style building, and I don't have any assets for that. Well, I do, but it's for UE5, I think. I have to look. So that is gonna fucking suck. But yeah, I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Proper English. Yeah, and we'll work more tomorrow. Pretty good progress. We completely finished out that one UI thing. Look, we can almost fit the entire task list in one page. I should get a taller monitor. Yeah. Is there any way to convert the UE5 asset into Blender? You can export the meshes as FBXs, and then I can use those. So it's not impossible. It's just a layer of nuisance. Yeah, I'm going to work on this, which then allows this to be finished. And then we have bugs I need to fix too. Yeah. I might also prepare a patch for the beta branch today, because there are some bugs I already fixed as well. So yeah. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Good progress day. Hey, listen. End of this week. I'll see you guys for April 6th, part 3 tomorrow. Yeah. Goodbye.